All right, I'm back on the BMT. It's March 4th. It's about 3:50 in the afternoon, and I'm just getting started. I just got dropped off. My car's parked at Daly Gap, 40 miles away, and I'm about a quarter of a mile in, and I'm already out of breath. I don't know if you can see it with my hand wiggling because my heart's pounding, but way right there, that's Brawley Mountain, Georgia. That's where I'm headed to right now. Off the other direction, I don't have an overlook, but there's Lake Blue Ridge way off in the distance there. It's a beautiful day. Where was I? Yeah, so I have vacation this week, and I've got about 5 days slated, so I'm gonna try to do it as far as 40 miles, and I'm pretty sure I can do 40 miles easily. I don't know if I can push on any further because there's not a lot of road access past that point till I get to about Thunder Rock, which is at the 70 mile, at the 92 mile mark. So I would have to hit the 75 mile mark and do another 20 or so to hit Thunder Rock. I'm coming up on Ledford Gap right here, and then my next stop is the Brawley Mountain Radio Tower, which, like I said, that's where I stopped before, but because there's no road access I had to backtrack. So this is the top of Brawley Mountain. So actually the top of the radio tower at the top of Brawley Mountain, and it's closed to the public. Well, the only problem with stopping for the night at the top of a mountain is there's wind. So I found my place behind a little dirt pile to block the wind coming up from Blue Ridge Lake. I was going to go a little bit further and try to, but I dilly-dallied playing with my camera. And I did a stupid thing when I was coming up here. There was a place where the forest road and the trail are pretty close together, so I walked across the trail and got on the forest road and then came around the forest road. Well, the forest road's a lot longer than the trail. The trail might have been a little bit steeper, but the forest road was a lot longer. So I came around the backside of the mountain on the forest road. And as I got up to Brawley Mountain, there was another guy coming up the path from the direction I would have been coming. And I don't think he was too happy to see me, and I don't think I was too happy to see him. But, you know, I got up here and I says, okay, well, I got a late start. I can just stop here where I stopped the last time, and then just push on in the morning. And if I can do over 15, 16, 17 miles tomorrow, which would be tough. A lot of it's a road walk, but there's a shelter on the trail that I think it's called Indian Rock, and it's on private property, so you have to get over that. So you can either stay at that property or hike over it. You have to get through it. So it's almost like stopping before it's going to be a little bit too short, and stopping after it's going to be a little bit too long. So I might try to push on through to it and get to the shelter. It's only one of only 3 shelters on the whole BMT. So anyway, I stopped here. I think I'm going to build a fire and have a little dinner, and then, I don't know, do whatever you do when you're doing stuff like this. Drink a little bourbon. My God, I wish you could see the stars. I'm up here looking. There's so many of them. So many of them. Hey, look. I made a selfie stick out of a trekking pole. It's the Blair Witch Project.
Well, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, my first night out, and I just had to get up and do the do the midnight walk through the 2 o'clock through the leaves in the brush. It's hell being a male getting old. The clouds are here, and which means the stars are gone. But the temperature, the temperature's moderated a little bit, I think. And the wind, there's no wind, hell, there's no sound. It's dead quiet outside. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Ooh, I better get to bed.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm coming down Brawley Mountain. Sunrise was at 7. I was kind of half dream. Boy, after 2 o'clock last night, I woke up, I was hungry. Hungry hippo. Finally, I went and got my food and brought it in the tent. I had some granola or trail mix and some beef jerky. And nothing satiates like protein, boy. I went ahead and fell right to sleep. And I started dreaming. Well, I had a ton of dreams. Don't remember all of them, but... Man, look at all those rocks. Can you see them up? You can't really see them, can you? You can definitely see a bear finding a little nook in there to sleep over. I've given way from hardwoods to pine. Oh, and it smells so good. But coming up ahead, I can see a swath where Irma came through and took out a bunch of trees. Hey, look. Teepees. Well, you know, the foundation of a teepee. 2 of them. I bet they've been here for 1,000 years. Well, this is the Toccoa River. And it also is the beginning of at least a 4-mile road walk. I got 2 road walks on this. I'm gonna come to a bridge here in just a few minutes, the Shallowford Bridge Road. And at the other side of that is supposed to be a restaurant. And my God, I hope it's open, because I could get some breakfast. That'd be good. Yay! Wow. Well, that was a great breakfast. Right there at Shallowford Bridge Road, the Iron, what is it? The Iron something Cafe? The Iron Whatnot Cafe, Iron Bridge Cafe, and General Store. Nice lady, I didn't get her name, from Florida. I feel so bad. I was just coming up. I'm at the end of a 4-mile walk. This lady just stopped me coming up in her car and asked where, this was just back about, I don't know, 500 feet, and asked me where Falls Branch was. And I said I didn't know, and she turned around to go the other way, and had she just come up the road a little bit further. So, never ask a hiker directions when he's on a road. I guess that's the, I guess that's the lesson there. Well, dang, I hit a milestone. I just went from this side of the map to this side of the map. I think I deserve some candy. You know what I realized? I'm one skinny ass. You know, you're supposed to let your pack ride on your hips, but damn it, man, I ain't got no hips. So that right there has been something digging for termites. You can see little termite tracks in there. He goes all the way up there, which is about as high as I can reach. So, run! Oh no! Look at that! Oh no! Looks like I've got a river crossing. Think I can make it? Let's see. Oh man. Oh man. Cherry log. The lowest point on the BMT. Geographically speaking. Emotionally speaking, it was somewhere up just before I got to Rocky Top. Tell me this wouldn't be a place to grow up as a kid. Huh? Holy shit. I made it. I was really nervous there for a little bit. I came across, I saw the white blaze. There was a guy and his dog. And so I came up towards where the shelter is. Only once you get across the bridge, the little footbridge right there, there's no markings. So I walked up and there's another little footbridge. I went across it and then that brought me up into this cabin. And there was like a little shed there and I went around, but it was locked. I knew that wasn't the I knew that wasn't it. Then I went back across, went back down to make sure I hadn't missed a mark. Then I came up and instead of going over that little footbridge, I just kept going up to the left. And this is a sight for sore eyes and sore feet. I am so dehydrated. There's a stream right there. I'm gonna get some water. My lips are chapped.
I just finished dinner. Chili mac. 2.5 servings. Gone.
Okay, so here's my problem. When I was coming down today, sorry I can't make my light be, I need jack. Movie lighting. But my toe, like my second or third toe, it like, my foot kind of cocked and it almost felt like my toenail got, So I'm gonna take off my hiking socks and put in my Betty time socks. See what it looks like, but I'm a little scared. So I'm gonna put my light on my toe and my phone on me for the big reveal because I don't want to gross you out or anything, and see how bad it might be. So take my sock off and get a good. Oh. It's all good. I got my jammy socks on.
Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. It's after 8 and I'm still shacked up in my little love shack. I'm so glad I hit this shed, this shelter. Man, I'm sore too. I get up and go to walk. I feel like an old man. Right now I'm having some Propel. Then I'm gonna have my coffee. Then I'm gonna have some breakfast. And then by then hopefully the rain has stopped and I'm going to push on.
Today's all uphill. All 10 miles uphill. That's just great. You know, it's just it's so wet up here, and my right side's hurting, right where my hip belt is. You know, for my not having a hip. There's no need in me carrying any extra water. So what I may never think about doing during the summer it's wintertime. According to my guidebook, I'm at mile 55.1. If you say so. That's so mean. Moo. Got you a real nice fixer-upper on Bushy Gap Road. Cheap. And look, I have a cheerleader. Look. Hello. I'm sure he's wishing me on. Either that or making me get on. Or stopping me. I could have been home by now. This damn road just will not end. Finally, I'm back on terra firma. Man, it's a pretty day. It's about probably 3:30 before I get going again. I had to stop, man. I was so hungry. That road walk. Oh, man. I'm going to have to complain to somebody about that. That was brutal. You know, I've been carrying around a pound and 2 ounces of peanut butter for some stupid reason. I don't know why. I mean, I just opened it right now. There's an extra pound of crap that I don't need to be carrying. I'm gonna take my shoes off for a minute. I may end up having to set up camp at night, and I can tell it's already cool. I know it's gonna be a lot colder because there's no clouds. I just hope it's not windy. Oh, there's my toenail. Going. You want to come here and see me? Come on. Hello, little healer. Hi there. How are you? Aren't you a sweet thing? Yes, you are. What's that, buddy? Huh? Huh? What's going on? Who's your friend? Come here, friend. Come here. Oh, I got a friend. I got a friend. I got a friend. I got a friend. Oh, look at. Oh, get out of there. Oh, that's what this is.
I get it. One distracts me and the other one goes for the food.
So I don't know if you can see that. That sign says McKinney Gap, which is where I thought I was 2 miles ago. Which means I'm a horrible navigator. So I got here a little bit after dark. Not quite, after sunset. And pitched my tent real fast. It still needs work, but I think I can sleep in it. Ran down and got water. And then set to gathering some wood to build a fire. And I know it looks impressive, but it was hard fought and won. You'd think that that wood that like snaps like a twig, you know, would burn really well. Turns out, not as much as you might think. I have to gather a lot of little pieces because the bigger pieces don't work so hot. Haha, hot. I made it funny.
Holy crap. It's about 4:30 in the morning. For the last hour and a half, I keep hearing this roar. Like somebody's testing plane engines, jet engines. Like off in the distance. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is that noise. And it finally came around here. It's the wind. It's blowing the tent so hard, like a kite almost. I'm keeping one hand on the tent wall just to keep it from blowing in. Man, it's kind of cold. I don't know what. Check my watch here in a minute. See what it is. Well, good morning. It's damn, what time is it? 8. That's after 8. The wind blew last night and it's cold this morning. Earlier this morning it was 27 per my watch. That was cold. But I'm gonna look to see if my fire is so burnt that I can't get something going on it.
What I have to get out of the wind, because the wind's cold. It feels like 22. But it's all good. I'm having a good time. This is where I stopped last night and got water. It was dark. Flat top mountain, 3,700 feet. It's all downhill from here. I think I deserve it. You know, one great thing about through hiking is as opposed to walking in and then back out again, is when you're going in and out, if you go down a hill, you know you're going to have to go up it coming out. And going through, you'll never see that damn hill again. Well, I can tell you, I am so happy I'm never going to have to see this hill again, because I would not. I've been coming downhill for a while now, and you can tell by the lower elevation that I'm getting buds all over the place on all these trees. Well, that way there leads all the way to Alabama. And that way there lies my car. 20-mile day, it just happened. Like I missed my turn or something. I don't know.
supposed to be like an 8 or 10, 11 mile day, and it just kept on going. And I knew there was no way that I was going to be able to catch the next campsite. I'm just dog tired. So I just walked along the side of the road until I looked up and saw a little spot that I thought looked promising. So I bushwhacked me way up here and found a little indentation, a little hollow in the ground here, and cleared out some dead trees and pitched my tent. And went down and hung my bear bag and looked up, and you can't even see the tent from where I'm at, so I could be a fugitive. No one would ever know I was here.
Good morning. It's cold o'clock. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. So, I have a decision to make. I'm about 4 miles from Dally Gap, which is where I got my car parked, which is what I intended on doing on this trip. However, some thoughts had occurred to me earlier, and now it looks like it's a possibility where I could push on. If I did 5 miles today, that means I could get up early Friday, tomorrow, early, about 6 so, and hit the road. If I could do a 15-mile day tomorrow, I'd be in Thunder Rock. I'd be in Tennessee. That'd be at the 90-mile mark. The only problem is, how do I get back to my car from there? You know, without walking.
All right, it's 8:30. I'm all packed out. My little, my secret hiding place in the wood, I have vacated. So, you know, bloodhounds on my trail. Oh, and if the weather's like this, as soon as I get a signal and check it, if it's going to be cold like this, I think Dally Gap is my stop. I've been waiting a long time to get to Cohutta. So, Cohutta. So this is a proud moment for me, hiking all the way up to here. I deserve some candy, but I'm too cold to reach in there and get some out. So, well, if you can tell a little bit, it's snowing. But I like I said, I've decided to kind of stop at my car. So, anyway, here I go. Oh, the Cohutta Wilderness. Cohutta Wilderness. It's a wilderness area. There's no trail markings. There's not any like blazes on trees or rocks or anything like that. It's a wilderness. They're not allowed. So the only time you'll find out where you're going on the trail is when you come to a crossing of another trail, or get lost and have to look at your map and use your compass. So this is where idiots go to die. These mountain laurel buds are everywhere. In a couple of weeks, this is going to be beautiful. This is the Jacks River. This is where I've been trying to get for the last, I don't know, 40 miles, 45 miles. I hope you can see why. Well, that's almost it. This is a 75.6 mile mark. So from Brawley Mountain, actually Wilscot Gap where I started on Sunday,
It is 41.1 miles to this point right here. I'm actually in better spirits now than when I started the trip. This has been great. I've loved every minute of it, you know? Even the aggravating parts. Trying to get that damn fire started. Having my tent kind of cave in on one side. Freezing cold. Seeing my breath in my tent. You know? Awesome trip. Awesome trip. I'd do it again. But not today.
Wait, there's one last thing. Product placement.
I don't know if you can see, straight up ahead, there's a sign. And there better be a damn blue Mazda parked there. But before I get there, let me pick up these damn things one more time. So, that was it. Wilscot Gap to Dolly Gap. It's 41 miles plus that little mistake there, which was another 2.5 miles. So that brings my grand total to 43.5 miles, I guess. Somebody check my math. In, what is that? 96 hours, something like that. It's the same time. I left this time Monday, and now it's. I'm so happy to have that shelter behind, or to have been able to stay at that shelter. And that little spot I picked last night to camp, that was great. Confidence, you know, just a good feeling, just a great feeling, really. Love it, loving it.